Cracking E Money Gang, back at it with another video. Gang. How y'all feeling today? Okay, I gotta grab this lotion. I forgot to put some on before I, you know what I'm saying, hop on Cammy. I don't want to be all dry and ashy. You know what I mean? Y'all want to know what kind of lotion? What kind of lotion I be using is, or I use. Okay, my mom turned me on to this. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Ain't this joint look blurry? Alright, we good. I'm trying to make sure I make, you know what I mean? Get all like the blurry board out. But my mom put me on to this lotion. I don't know if y'all ever tap into that joint, but that smells so good, dog. I'm telling you, this the best lotion in the world right now for me. I always jump into other lotions and stuff, but this one, it's that one. I like smelling good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like girly stuff, as y'all can tell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see I'm hoodied up with the hat type. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we ain't matching, but you know what I'm saying? I be with the boy clothes heavy. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's crazy. It's like, even I wear cologne. You know what I'm saying? I love cologne. But it gotta smell like a specific kind. Like, I don't just go for any type of smell. It gotta be a certain type of smell. I like cologne. You know what I'm saying? Jewelry. Kind of a lot of like boyish type of things. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the smell goods and the hygiene type of stuff, I'm going girly all the way, gang. I don't care what nobody say. I be smelling feminine as heck, bro. Not gonna lie. Like, down to my deodorant, you know what I'm saying? Down to the lotions. I be hoping if I'm around a female, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no lotion. Low key, I be just running up out the crib after being dressed, you know what I'm saying? Just run up out the crib and whatever and getting dressed, and then I just go hop in the car and link. But I be forgetting to put on lotion, so I be hoping that the person I'm in the car with, they, you know what I'm saying, got lotion. Typically it's a girl, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes she has some fruity stuff. Some people be like, nah, I don't even want none. I'm cool. That'll be up. Nah, give me that. You know what I mean? I don't care. I smell like you for today. I ain't tripping, baby. Especially if you look good. If you fine, you know what I'm saying? And you want to come kick it with me type, you know what I'm saying? We hanging out, whatever. If I'm ashy or whatever. Or if I'm smelling like too much weed, you know, dang. Too much smoke, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, I ain't got no cologne or whatever, or I forgot to spray on that day or whatever type of deal. Usually I spray something on, but if I want to be extra and be a little cute, whatever type, I'd be like, let me see your perfume. Yeah, I'll spray that all in the midst of the air, and I'll just walk into it, so it ain't just sitting on my clothes. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Just to like kind of please the person I'm with, or to look cute for them, or you know what I'm saying, type of deal. If I'm smelling a little too crazy or whatever, if it's there, I'ma just use it, type deal. But I don't know. I've been like that for a minute. Like, I don't care. I be liking that girly stuff, like down to the soap I've used, type deal. Like, it be some girly. You know what I'm saying? I got off Dove. I don't know. I hear too much stuff on the internet about Dove, so I just stopped doing that or whatever. But the soap that I got is low key. It's not too like, I can't do too much of that smelly, fruity smell type of wash, because I don't feel like it really clean you for real. You know what I'm saying? But low key, I do got Ivory soap. I ain't gonna lie, I got that, and it does right to my body. Yeah, it dries me the out. I ain't gonna lie, it dries me the out. But I'm clean, G. Like, ain't no complaints on smell, no complaints on nothing. And I can just put on lotion to get rejuvenated, you hear me? But, y'all, that ain't the reason why we in this video. I appreciate y'all for letting me vent for a second. But we really here for that job. That, when I was telling y'all in the last video how I, thought I had these jobs and I had this job and I was taking steps in order to receive that job. You know what I'm saying? So this is a story, and I'm telling y'all the truth behind this joint. You know what I'm saying? Just being transparent and open with y'all about this story and stuff. Because low-key, I feel like it hurt a little bit. So I'll be like, dang, I'll be needing a vent, talk to certain people. So I'll be feeling like I might as well come to y'all, see how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Or what y'all think about it. Or have y'all been in this position before? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Please, y'all, get on my subscriber list, G. Come on. Get on there and subscribe, G. Come on. Come on, gang. Y'all can do it, man. I know y'all can. Y'all can do it. Get on that subscribe and definitely like my joint, baby. Come on in. So I can keep venting to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The more y'all come in there, the more I feel like I got people to talk to. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have that too much on the outsides in the world, for real. I'd rather have that on the internet, because y'all really be saying the real and expressing yourselves, and you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly the platform to be able to do that. So I'm allowing y'all to come through, baby. Come through. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is a party, and I'm trying to invite y'all in. Like, what I got to do to invite y'all to the party, for y'all to come to the party? What do I got to do? But let me tell y'all this story, though, for real, for real. All right, so I'm applying for jobs on Indeed, just going crazy or whatever. And this job ended up leaving a voicemail. I listened to the voicemails telling me the such and such job name. I'm not going to give it out. So I'm like, okay, cool. But low-key, the number on my phone didn't pop up in the same area code as, you know what I'm saying, I got. So I'm thinking it's like something fake. So they continue, and then I'm talking to the lady or whatever, and she's basically running down the details of the jobs and everything about the job. So I'm like, okay, this legit, cool. The position was, what I originally applied for was a custodian cleaning inside of schools. So she got to explaining like a leadership role where I'll be a supervisor over a group of people who's cleaning, you know what I'm saying, these classrooms. And I was just going to be the supervisor and do kind of like bare minimum, but I'm making sure everybody does their job. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, run that. Yeah, I want that. Run that. I need that. You hear me? So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Get on the phone. She get off the phone with her. No, before we get off the phone, she said she was going to have me do an interview with a second person, which was the general manager of that, the building, I guess. And he's going to be like kind of on site working with me type of deal. So yeah, he's just, the CEO manager. I forgot whatever position it was, but she had told me that she was going to pass my information over to him and he was going to contact me. He contacted me that same day. We talked, you know what I'm saying? Went over everything about the job, the steps that I was going to have to take or whatever. And then he invited me to an in-person. Those two calls that I got was in the same day. They were like pre-interviews and stuff. So those were on the phone. Then they wanted to meet me in person. So voila, next day, met in person. You know what I'm saying? Interview went great. You know what I'm saying? He kept repeating that he had other candidates. So honestly, when they say that type of deal, even with relationships, I'll be like, all right, like I'm finna fall back and not put all my eggs in that basket. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna just keep fronting with my move, keep doing me, you know what I'm saying, relationship wise type thing. I'm gonna keep doing me and find me some I'm finna fall back on too. You know what I'm saying? Cause you telling me you got other options. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing different with a job. I'm finna keep continuing putting in applications to another job. So he telling me that or whatever, and I end up leaving that joint, the interview. In my mind, I feel like everything went well. I was gonna get that job, period. So, and that's what I was thinking at that time and stuff. So, low key, I was putting all my eggs in that basket, but then again, I'm still applying for jobs and stuff. So, I go up on my day. Couple days later, you know what I'm saying, I get a phone call from them. Basically, they're telling me that they're gonna go with me. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna be the person that was gonna be hired for that position. I'm like, oh, what? Gee, I'm lit, dog. I'm like, oh shit, there's some real like different type of going on, because I ain't never had no leadership role. Really, I have in other jobs. Like when you working at a place, and you're good at your job and good at like what you're doing in that position, you know what I'm saying? Jobs that sit up there, or managers or people inside the jobs who's higher than you would sit up there and take advantage of that type deal. I'll be feeling like, because they have new people coming in and you're the one that's training them, but they're not paying you to train them. You know what I'm saying? That's just be that BS. So really, I had the leadership type of role inside of me. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it already. It just wasn't never on paper. It wasn't never like, that's my solidified position, you know what I'm saying, at the job. Like, that was my role. Like, I never had that being labeled as it was all, you know what I'm saying, working at a job. It was always, I'm just the helper. I'm the help type, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, all right, about them jobs. But this one I was so excited about it, G. Like, they told me I had to, do like this paperwork online, finish like the onboarding and all that. They did the background check. I had to sign off on that or whatever. So then it came down to I had to go do fingerprinting. So the fingerprinting, they set an appointment for me to go to the fingerprinting. I get there to the appointment. Boom. The guy who's doing the fingerprinting is sick that day. You know what I'm saying? So he was completely, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do my fingerprint at that location. Then turned out I have to go by appointment basis, you know what I'm saying? Because I ended up calling the guy at the job I had got hired from, called him, told him that what happened. And he was like, okay, well, you're just going to have to set up another appointment. So I'm like, there's another location I could go to. I was like, down the street from it. Can I just go there? So and he was like, yeah, you might have to call there. I don't know if you have to have an appointment to be able to go there or whatever. What? So I'm like, all right. So I called him, and then they basically tell me that they have to have an appointment in order for me to go up the street to, you know what I'm saying, get that fingerprint done. So I was like, dang, y'all didn't put some money in the tank, wasting gas, coming over here I can't even do the fingerprint that day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm stressed out. This was Thursday. This was Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Last week and shit. So I'm like, all right. So Wednesday. All right, I couldn't do it. Then they had set up another appointment for Thursday. I couldn't do it for certain reasons. And then Friday come, I ended up making an appointment and going to the appointment. Got my fingerprint done. Gee, what? What? I'm thinking like, it's green. They texted me telling me, okay, well, you finna start at this time. They switched up the starting time where it was a better starting time at the job, G. Like, I was so ecstatic about this job, G. Like, I'm acting top tier around this. You hear me? Like, what? I'm a whole leader in it. Like, who you talking to, peasant? Who you talking? You know what I mean? I'm top tier around this motherfucker. You hear me? Knowing I got a whole job paying what I was paying at my last job. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about, like, me having a job and stuff. Like, it brings security to me. And honestly, I start realizing and looking from the outside, looking in type deal, especially like with me changing and switching how I used to be and how I am now. I'm starting to be more aware of my actions and looking at certain actions that I was doing like a long time ago, where I catch myself doing now and I just correct it. You know what I'm saying? Because like now I'll be like, okay. I mean, then when I had a job, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, I'm above everybody. You know what I'm saying? I got bread, you know, coming in. What you trying to do, baby? We could do that. You know what I'm saying? Where you trying to go, baby? We could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want? What you want to eat? What you want from the store? I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? I'm like that when it comes to me working. I don't know what it is about me having some money or even me going to work or whatever. I like to be around certain people and make sure they straight, or I just make sure I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I'm just that type of person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when I got it like that, I like helping people. I like looking out, and I like looking out for myself, especially buying clothes. You see that? You know what I'm saying? I got shoes in this mug. You don't see that, but I got them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing I'm really into for real. I really love clothes. I really love shoes. I'm that type of person. One day, I'm going to own a boxers. I want to own a boxer line. That's my complete goal, dream in life. I want to own my own boxers. So, you know what I'm saying? I like to have money coming in. So when I got money coming in type deal, yeah, I do kind of treat the people around me like when I noticed I was doing that when back then, you know what I'm saying? I treat people like ish, like if you ain't trying to, I mean, you can move around, you know what I mean? Like I was on that type of time, like I ain't care, dude. Like what? I'm going to work. If you ain't trying to be on that type of schedule with me while I go to work first and then we kick it. If you ain't trying to be like that, then you can move around type deal. Or if me going to work is too much or whatever for you, I ain't giving you enough time and stuff or whatever. Like I didn't know how to kind of balance that for real with dealing with people and stuff. So it was just like, shit, I'm going to work. If you got time for me when you out of work or whatever, you don't, I don't really care. I'm making money type deal. When we got time to kick it, when we got time, I got money to be able to make sure we good for us to go watch a movie, go eat, go, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about that aspect about it, but never really too much of like how that person feel and how they were feeling while I was just feeling like I'm up here, they low key was feeling down here type deal, but they're up here with me because we both working type deal, but I wasn't giving too much time into thinking about like spending time, personal time, whatever, this and that. Yeah, I was out drinking, going to the bars, all that type of stuff, hanging around a certain crowd where I didn't even care about my life at a certain point. G, like I did not care about nothing. So it's like me dealing with somebody around that time was all bad for me. Like I should have just strictly just cut that out for real. I should have just strictly just cut relationship out because I was really should not been in one for real. I was not in the mind frame of none of that of being in a relationship, and I did that, and I hurt the person to the core and back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how to change that for real. I don't know how to change the actions that I did back then other than change the actions how I am now. G, like I'm not like that now. You know what I'm saying? Now for me to have a job is to be able to have stability to make sure that my family good, my people good. Like now how I was putting all that energy back then into myself and just giving a damn about myself, G, I want to give that energy completely over to a family, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that depend on me, that love me, that want to see me grow, that, you know what I'm saying, for us to grow. Because if I grow, we all growing together. You hear me? Like it ain't just me just sitting on rack A's and my family just looking crazy type. Like no, I'm never like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I showed that part of me, but I was showing it in the wrong way. So now I want to show it in the right way now. You know what I'm saying? And do better. So when they was telling me about this position and stuff, like, yeah, I'm acting like top tier, superior type because I'm like, whoa, this is a different position. I know I can handle this. I know I can achieve in this position and be good in this position and be able to maintain this position so we can be able to build inside of a home together as a family. That was my whole plan and goal behind it, and I thought too fast, too soon, and it just kind of blew up in my face, low-key, because I got a call later on that same day I did my print, and they basically told me that something on my background where they wasn't able to employ me. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, kind of lit me up a little bit, G. Like, it really me up a little bit. And low-key, I should have known, for real, for real. I was just taking the steps because, like, if I got an interview or a job or whatever, this and that, and I'm accepted to that job and I accepted the offer to that job, I'm gonna do everything that's necessary in order to accomplish or to get the job. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was basically doing. I'm always going hard when it comes to certain success. So it's just like that was just in my nature to just make sure I took care of those steps in order to get that job. But it's just like it sucks like when you make certain decisions in the past, that's you up, G. That's you up, G. Like if people that's younger than me watching this, go with that small mind and go with that small voice in your mind that's telling you no, don't do that. Stay out the way. Go home. Stay home. Call that toxic person if that's gonna stop you from going out and doing something, making bad decisions. Just so you can be at home. If you need something to hold you locked in, to keep you at home, or to keep you safe, or to keep you certain, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, a lot of people can't do it on their own, and they need somebody else that's gonna tighten them up, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? To be like that. It's okay to have somebody that's gonna keep you grounded, because I did a whole life of just doing BS for nothing. Because I did not care about my life. I started realizing, like, I did not care about my life. I did not create no boundaries when it came to people. I did not create no boundaries when it came to myself with other people. Like, I was just straight on some, like, Tasmanian devil type deal. Like, gee, I'm just fucking shit up, you know what I'm saying? So I was just on that type of time, G, and that was just about a year ago, 3 years ago, max, of how much crazy stuff I've been going through, for real, or I was choosing to do, and the people I was choosing to do it with, and I'm no longer with those people and around those people, but there's one person I did hurt during this time, and I do regret it 100%, because, like, I shouldn't have been in no relationship with her. For real. I shouldn't have been. Because my mind was so much of, like, just me. And I really don't have a choice, because, I mean, I really don't fault myself 100% behind that, because it's like, I don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? My family looks out for me, but at the end of the day, everybody got their own life, so they gotta make sure that their self is good. So I'm in that lifestyle of just making sure that I'm good and take care of that. And that's the choices that I made in life, was those as going out partying, dealing with other people, basically cheating, you know what I'm saying? Keeping up with a relationship, drinking, getting in trouble, putting my hands on people, you know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of just wild, crazy stuff that I was just going through. And I did not need to put myself in that. And then this job made me realize, and for me to not be able to get that job was like, wow, I made a lot of crazy decisions where it's really affecting me now. No, not a felon, you know what I'm saying? So thank God for that. So it's just like, I can't necessarily be too mad. It just wasn't the route that was for me. Every guy got a different route for me, and I'm willing to accept that. I accepted that, but that didn't stop me from putting in other job applications. That didn't stop me from waiting for other opportunities. And it definitely didn't stop me from getting on this camera and telling y'all what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I've really been surviving off no job for 4 months, G. Like, it's crazy. And God works in mysterious ways, and he's been blessing me along this way 100%. Rely on him, G. Like, I'm real. I'm a real person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really in this mug, like, by myself, making a way for myself to eat, and God's been helping me as a partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been the person that's been next to me every step of the way, G. And I've been dependent on him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been dependent on him. But he's been blessing me around this mug. And that's why I'm not even taking that job as a loss, for real, because whatever a door closed, another one will open. So I'm just being patient and doing what I'm supposed to do. And reminding my stand-up gang to continue on standing up no matter what comes your way. No matter what. Make sure you get up, stand up, keep your head up high, brush all that dirt off, blood, wipe it off. You know what I mean? Anything that's getting you to make you look dirty and whatever, brush it off and make your way to a different opportunity or another opportunity. Keep going, keep stepping. Because we stand up, gang. Heard nothing like us down, you hear me? Unless it's a bullet in our brain, boy. Now let me stop. I'm tripping. But alright, gang, I gotta get on here and fill y'all in on that story, low-key. I also want to do some other venting type of deal, because I touched on something relationship-wise. You know what I'm saying? I touched on something, so I want to continue on touching on that. But that's gonna be in another video. For right now, this gonna be it. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Continue on showing love by showing up and watching my videos, and definitely comment and subscribe, and please like this video. Until then, gang, peace.